Hey y'all, I'm Franky Saint. You might be asking yourself, whoa, why do you already have progress? Why do you already have the Earth element? Well, unfortunately, when I did my recording for part 1 through 3 of this game, because we're starting over in order to make this series a lot more cohesive, blah blah blah, my audio levels for part 1 were so horrendous that I did whatever I could to fix it, but it didn't come out very well. So we're going to re-record part 1, and you'll see mentions of the audio issues in 2 and 3. And part 2 and 3 audios aren't probably going to be as good either. But we're going to at least get through this because we're just doing the intro of the game, which will make this a short video, and then you'll be able to see part 2 and 3 as they come out. So let's just get started. A long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, a tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. And I was checking behind me. My little boy's taking his nap, and he usually sleeps through my talking, but better safe than sorry, check on him. It's Princess Zelda. Little graceful steps as she walks. Animations are nice and bouncy in this game, I like it. Good morning, Master Smith. Oh, goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Franky? The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly? My mouth's a little dry. I should have drank some water before I started. Oh, is that what you're here for? Well, Franky was up late helping me last night and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Franky, time to get up! Franky, time to get up! It's time to get up, boy. You got an adventure to go on. Alright. I'm not gonna bore you with the nitty-gritty details of my thoughts on this intro, because God knows we just need to get through this. Hey, Franky. Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you join her at the festival. Yeah, Franky, come on. Let's go check out the festival together. Master Smith already gave me permission to take you. Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, can you do me a favor? I just finished making this sword for the minister at Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him. You accepted the smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. I got this. It's safe. This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it, and while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her. Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, Franky. Let's go check out the festival. Alright. Well, let me see what's in here. Oh, 20 rupees. Hey, that's great. Alright, sorry old man. I know that you were probably saving that up for an emergency or whatever, but here, you can have this. This is just for you. Not enough for you, old man? Here. Have another one. Franky, over here. Alright. No, that's right. This is the link that could pick up grass. It's the primordial link. All the other ones are like, I need something to help me, and he's just like, bro, I got this. Oh God, he doesn't need a lawnmower or nothing. He'll just pick that up and throw it. Oh, you even got a little bounce in your step. Let's go. Over here, come on, hurry up. Yeah, I love the little wiggle he does on his hair, and he really does just kind of bounce as he walks. It's cool. Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. Okay. So, last time I had to skip over all of the festival with the recording because the audio was so shit. But hopefully that won't be the case this time. Here we are, Franky. Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around. And by the way, when I mean my audio was, well, absolute crap, you couldn't hardly hear me. So no amount of audio editing could fix that. And speaking of which, I checked to make sure the audio is balanced this time, but that doesn't mean my headphone is correct. Let me lower that volume. Okay, so we can talk to just about everybody here, but I don't want to take forever, so we're just going to talk to Zelda and go through the tutorial here, or whatever. Whatever this is going to be called. I think it's just the intro sequence. Franky, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to... Oh, I wonder what's over there. Yeah, you're a very, very ADHD princess. So the Picori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that. What do you have to say, old man? Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that links the... Whew. Sorry, that was on me. This is the door that links the human world to the world of the Picori. When the door opens, the Picori can enter our world. And guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival. Or something awful. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh wow, over here. Yeah, sounds like we missed out on it. We have a winner! Oh my, Princess Zelda. You won the grand prize in our drawing? Wow, you get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone, which is a heart container. Very valuable. Next, we have this magnificent gem. I think that's a 200 rupee gem because it's the big one, so, but it's a cash prize. This teeny tiny shield. I'm just gonna outright say it, my grandpa would make that shield for me. I mean, well, Link's grandpa. I'm just playing as Link. But, yeah, I feel like that's kind of... I know that's what you get in this game, because Zelda's very odd. But still, I preferred it probably not the rupees, because the rupees are easy to earn. I'd rather have the early heart container. That'd be awesome. Let me guess, the jewel? Oh, but this heart stone is very cute. Choose whichever one you like. The shield is adorable. I think I'll take it. What? Why? Yeah, I'm with this guy. Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's so cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Boss. Hey, Kakai. Kakai, would you take an ugly shield? No. You take a heart container for Zelda, wouldn't you? Yeah. Do you want to go watch TV with Jilly? You can go watch TV with Jilly. Okay, go on ahead. You can take your blanket with you if you want, buddy. Yeah. You go enjoy your nap, buddy. It's... Alright, whatever, buddy. Yeah, I woke him up. My bad, guys. Hope I didn't spit on my mic there. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield thing. Nope. I want the shield. Can I have it? What a strange princess you are. Well, okay. Here's your teeny tiny shield. Who supplied these rewards, by the way? They need to be fired. Real bad. Here, I want to give you a present. Doesn't the shield suit you perfectly, Franky? The princess gave you a small shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. I love how it just says the button because you can't, it doesn't have its own assigned button, which, spoiler alert, you could have put that on the L button. It doesn't do anything other than talk to people, so. It is a little embarrassing though. It's so tiny. Yep, just as I thought. You look great. Now, if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, Franky. We do have a job to do still. Okay, yeah, I guess that'll do. Not a real big fan of it, but whatever. I still would have rather had the left button be for block, because that would have been more comfortable. And I get that's because they were trying to go with the Link to the Past playstyle, and they gave you extra buttons to play around with. Well, technically one extra button. But not to rant too long, but I never thought it made sense because Capcom made this instead of Nintendo. Nintendo licensed them to make it. I think all the Four Swords games are made by Capcom. But the idea that there's an extra button on the controller, or in this case, the the Game Boy Advance. There was an extra button that they could have used that does nothing else in the game, and they decided, no, we're just gonna make it an item that you have to take up one of your slots with. So, whatever. Hey! Ouch! That must be the business scrub I hear the soldiers talking about. They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passerby. Franky, do something about it, otherwise we can't get to the castle. If only we had some way to defend ourselves against those nuts of his. Well, poor phrasing aside, Princess, I understand. Please, forgive me, sir. I heard there was a festival, and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave. That's probably a smart move on your part. It's actually even worse that you put little plants next to you so that they couldn't go around you, so it feels more like extortion. I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that nut hurt. Again, Princess, bad phrasing. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone now. We'd better hurry to the castle. Yeah. Alright, let's get you home. Oh, Franky, you brought the sword, did you? Then, as minister to the kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, Franky, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me. Yeah, I had a good time too. Too bad we had to rush it. Since you're here, Franky, why don't you join us for the award ceremony? I can do that. Sounds good. Do you know about that sword, Franky? It is called the Bikori Blade, and it locks much evil away in that chest. The Bikori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it long ago, the Bikori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade. Now, I have one thing to say, sir. If that thing is so vital that it's locking away a bunch of evil, I wouldn't even dare trust anybody near it except for the guards. The fact that you're even allowing one person to come up and touch it. Risky. Very risky. Oh, hey, Trouble. Hi, baby. You wandering around? Trouble's our cat. She likes to kind of peruse around the room and sniff everything from time to time. Isn't that right, baby? Yeah. Alright. Sorry. Got distracted. Let the awards ceremony commence. Vati, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade. He's got some swag on him. To think things would go this well. The Bikori blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. The fuck? Boom. Oops. Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Bikori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. It's gonna Kamehameha their asses. Oh shit. Oop, well that snapped right the fuck off. I told you this was gonna happen. The king just Who are you? Why are you doing this? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you! Oh shit. I call bullshit. I feel like you both would have turned to stone. Just saying. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now to find out what power awaits me in the chest. Donnie? Yeah, really, Donnie. Empty? There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. Deep in space, long ago, in a galaxy far from here. I'm in no hurry, though. I can take my time searching for it. I wonder why it's called the Force instead of the Triforce, because unless it's a piece of the Triforce that he's specifically after, because I know that this game came out well after the Triforce legend was established. So that's a very weird thing for them to type in to the game, because I know some of the older games referred to it as the Force before the Triforce was actually established, as in Ocarina of Time, I think. But this game shouldn't have that same issue because it's made later. I know it takes place earlier in the timeline, but that doesn't matter to me. So, oh, Franky, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. Aye, it is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Bikori blade, we likely could have broken the curse. But Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Bikori? The Bikori? Not much beyond what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Bikori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside of the royal family knows the truth about them. The Bikori, who forged the sacred blade, live deep within Minish woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. What? Then we must dispatch the soldiers there at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Bikori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Franky? Thanks, Gramps. Throw me under the bus. If Franky has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please, turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Bikori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey, now that those monsters have been freed. Please take this sword with you, along with the broken Bikori blade. You accepted the broken Bikori blade. This is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandpa. Should be useful then. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deep Wood Shrine. Once, humans and Bikori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Press start and then L or R to open the map. Don't ask me what the L and R buttons are, just do it. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. You got the map of Hyrule. Now you'll never get lost. Alright. And it's incomplete. Thanks, Gramps. I'm counting on you, Franky. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Okay, so what I always thought was strange, I said this in my other recording as well, Link should have just stepped up on his own without being literally tossed under the bus in this case. Because the hero of courage is supposed to show that he's willing to take up the job and, you know, do what's right. And Link just kind of stands there until someone tells him, hey, you should do it. Which, in most cases, I don't think most of the Links would be that way. I'm pretty sure a lot of them would just silently show their determination by walking up to the king and presenting themselves as the necessary hero. You know, that instinct of, I need to go and do this. This is meant for me, kind of thing. You know, it's just, he's got the power of courage behind him. He shouldn't be waiting for someone to tell him to do the job. That's whatever. The game's really old, and I'm sure somebody else has probably complained about that before. But that just always bothered me. Yeah. Well, we're gonna make our way to Minish Woods then. And we got a rupee. Alright. The name's Muto. I'm head carpenter around these parts. The King of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See, that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad around here. You know, kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone. So what's really cool is actually, these are based on the construction family from Ocarina of Time, which I think is really cool. In Ocarina, you actually go and save all of those, that guy's sons, all 4 of them from the Gerudo. Alright, so, more mole men. I don't know if they actually have a name, because I haven't seen them in any of their games. Kind of wonder if their species just went extinct, or maybe I'm just not aware of other titles they've been in. They definitely stand out from the rest of the crowd. Okay, we just need to find the entrance to Minish Woods so that we can wrap up this video. Because part 2 already has all of that. You guys will see that after this. Alright, so here we are. I need to get rid of you because you always get in the way when I'm trying to stop here. Alright, so we'll save. Okay, I can now save here, so I can do this as another playthrough for myself, or let Jilly play it or whatever. Anyway, so as you'll see in part 2, we're gonna go through the Minish Woods and we complete the Earth Temple, and then part 3 we actually make our way through Mount Crinnle. So, not really spoilers, just letting you guys know what you're looking forward to. Part 4 is when I hope to accomplish the Fire Temple at that point. I don't remember what it's actually called, but anyway, thank you for putting up with the discombobulated start of our replay of Minish Cap. I had 11 videos recorded for this series already, but I wasn't happy with any of them. They were really old recordings. They were hard to edit around because they weren't as compatible with my style of editing like they used to be, and I just wanted to refresh this since we just finished Link Between Worlds. So I know I've promised Doom Eternal over and over, but I think we're gonna get through Minish Cap, because if I do this efficiently, it won't take that long to finish the series. And I'm already gonna start recording Doom Eternal about halfway through this playthrough. So, all right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this this version of our Minish Cap series compared to the old one, and there's links in the description to the Deviant artist that made the image I'm using for the thumbnail on this video. There's all kinds of things in the description. I'm not gonna go through it. And if you guys will like, comment, subscribe, at least leave a comment, and subscribing is just a bonus for me. If you guys hit the bell, you'll be able to see my channel when it posts stuff. And I guess I'll just see y'all in the next video. Bye!